Good morning, or good afternoon, or good night, wherever you are. My name is Frankita Godwin. I am the owner of Impact Chaser LLC. And this presentation is about the power of thank you, fostering teacher well being. So, here's a quick overview of what the session is going to be about today: the power of thank you, fostering teacher well being. So, we're going to explore the profound impact of teacher appreciation on teacher well being and job satisfaction. Discover practical ways to recognize and celebrate educators for their dedication and hard work. So, right now, what I would like for you to do is to take a look at the description and write down or highlight all of the different verbs. That's right. Look at the description and tell me what the verbs are. So take a moment right now and do that. So, explore is a verb, discover is a verb, and recognize. So those are the three verbs that's in the description. My question for you is, are you exploring what it takes for your teachers to feel good about themselves? Are you discovering different ways? Are you recognizing teachers by telling them thank you? This is something just for you to think about before we hop in. So, a little bit about me. I am the owner of Impact Chaser LLC, which is an education consulting company. We offer test preparation services for students for all ages and backgrounds. We also empower school districts to redefine excellence through professional development. So, if you have workshops or different trainings that you need, we have over 17 years of experience, and we strive to empower our clients to reach their highest potential and to reach the goals that they set out for themselves. We specialize in ACT prep, professional development, resumes, motivational speaking, and much more. So if you are interested in contacting the company for professional development services, or if you're in need of assistance with your ACT program or your SAT program, or teaching a resume workshop, or doing some type of training, contact us. Our information is listed below, 662 Email address is fgodwin@impactchaser.org, and the website is impactchaser.org. All right. So let's go ahead and hop into it. So let's do our icebreaker. We're going to do a teacher appreciation wall. So, what I would like for you to do right now, I want you to think about this. Think about what it takes, or what do you admire about a teacher? Okay. You're going to write or draw specific reasons, anecdotes, or qualities that you appreciate about teachers. This could be something you admire, a memorable experience, or a quality that positively impacted you. If you say, you know what, I can't think of anything, let me draw something out, go for it. Be prepared to share your thoughts with your team. And I'm going to give you about 2 minutes to do so. So if you are watching this webinar, go ahead at this time and press pause and write down those different qualities that you admire about teachers. So go ahead and do that for me now. So once you've done that, you're going to find somebody on the other side of the room and discuss the following question: how does this impact morale and create a culture of support and encouragement? So when I think about the previous session that was done live, people said things like empathy, compassion, the fact that teachers work very hard, they're selfless. How does that impact morale? How does that create a culture of support and encouragement? Think about that. How does going the extra mile impact and create a culture of support and encouragement? Okay, so that you're going to share out with your partner. Let's talk about the research though. What does the research say about teacher appreciation programs? So, a study was conducted by the Learning Policy Institute. They found that while appreciation programs positively impact teacher morale and job satisfaction, they might not significantly affect teacher retention rates on their own. The study suggests that while gestures of appreciation are valued by teachers, systematic changes such as improved working conditions, professional development opportunities, and competitive salaries play more substantial roles in retaining educators in the long term. So, basically, this is saying that although teacher appreciation programs are good and they have seen a positive impact on teacher morale with teacher appreciation programs, you also have to ensure that it's just not the only thing that you do. What else are you doing to retain educators long term? Do they have opportunity to go to different professional development? Are you also recognizing them in a way where you're giving them financial compensation? Are you allowing them to leave maybe 30 minutes earlier or something? You have to get real creative, but it can be done. Also, there was a paper done by a young man named Hans Andrews, and it was about supporting quality teachers with recognition from Olney Central College in Illinois. Harris Interactive supported a study in which the Gordon S. Black Corporation identified recognition of excellence in teaching as one of the top 3 drivers of satisfaction among teachers in the US. Their survey of 23,569 teachers, however, found only 50% of the teachers reported a recognition program existed in their school. So I want you to think about 50% of 23,569 teachers not being recognized or having a program that exists at their school for teacher appreciation. It is really something to think about. However, both schools base their programs on Herzberg's theory of motivational factors that drive teachers to produce excellence in their teaching. So the factors utilized were number 1, achievement, number 2, recognition, for achievement, number 3, intrinsic interest in the work, and number 4, growth and advancement. Teachers in both institutions reported trusting their administrators as being competent and objective in evaluating their work. So by now, I know what you're saying, Ms. Godwin. This is a lot to think about. Teacher appreciation, programs not being in schools, creating one, and what is the Herzberg's theory? Glad you asked. Herzberg's 2-factor principles are influenced by number 1 on your left hand side, hygiene factors, which is in orange, and in green, it is influenced by motivator factors. Now, improving the motivator factors increases job satisfaction. That's our goal. That's our outcome, to ensure that we increase job satisfaction. However, improving the hygiene factors decrease job satisfaction. So what I like for you to do in this moment, I'm going to read off what's influenced by hygiene. And I want you to be thinking about, is this something that you do a lot of? Okay, when it comes to working conditions, co-worker relations, policies and rules. Every time your teachers turn around, are you enforcing some policy or some rule? Supervisor quality. Are the people in your building that are leaders, are they quality? Or is it more so if this was my friend, my buddy, so we just hire them? But are they a quality supervisor? Base wage and salary. Are the teachers in your building getting paid and financially compensated for the things that they do and that they do well? Okay. These things tend to decrease job satisfaction. So I want to shift you over to what's influenced by motivator factors. Achievement. Now you're a level 5 school. Recognition, having plaques on the walls when you walk into the school building, banners, a bulletin board different things being recognized over the PA system. Responsibility. Are you letting them know that I trust you enough to lead this particular professional development? Excuse me. I'm going to allow you to, pardon me. I'm going to allow you to have a cohort of teachers that you can mentor. Are there opportunities for advancement? Whether it be PLC coach, instructional coach, teacher leader, where they can be considered a master teacher in the building, where they get an extra period off or something of that nature. Personal growth, all of those things, those are motivator factors, and that's what you want to focus on, because these things increase job satisfaction. Take a picture of this, screenshot this, whatever it is that you need to do. And you need to ask yourself, as a leader or even a teacher, is this something that is happening at the school that I am at currently? Are they doing this? As a leader, how are you recognizing your teachers? How are you keeping them motivated? Are they excited to be there? Focus on the motivator factors. So now we're going to discuss the impact of recognition on teacher morale, on job satisfaction and retention. So what is the impact of being recognized for job satisfaction? What's the impact of that? That means that when my alarm goes off at 5:30 in the morning, I'm not pressing snooze. I feel satisfied with my job. Therefore, I'm on time. I'm happy to be there, and I'm not calling out, which in turn makes your building better because students are seeing their teachers consistently. They're not having any more abandonment issues, because oftentimes when a teacher is not satisfied at their job and they leave, sometimes students tend to take that personal. And how many of our scholars have situations or come from homes where they feel abandoned? Something to think about. So, what happens when people feel appreciated? What do you think really happens? They do more. Yes, they don't mind doing more and doing it with fidelity. That's the thing about being appreciated for something, right? When people feel appreciated, they're going to go the extra mile without you even asking them to do so. The same with students. When you show students you appreciate them for doing things and you show them that you care, you don't tell them, but you show them through your actions and it's tangible, that's when you got them. All right. The benefits of being recognized. What's the benefit in that? That can be the underlining factor in someone retiring or going to another career. There's a benefit because now I'm recognized and I feel like my work is not in vain. Ask yourself, how are you recognizing the teachers in your building? How do they feel appreciated? And I'm not talking about 1 week out of the year. We're not talking about Teacher Appreciation Week. So, once again, the benefits of teacher appreciation programs are the following: they enhance job satisfaction. Everybody's happy about their job. They feel a sense of purpose, a sense of worth. It increases teacher morale. There's not a lot of drama in your building. Everyone is able to coexist and do what's in the best interest of children, because it's all about the children, nothing else. It improves engagement and teacher performance. Your teachers are growing. Every teacher in your building is a level 4 or 5 teacher. They are being creative in their engagement. They're serious about teaching and learning, and it fosters a positive work environment and a positive culture. I don't know about you, but I've been in environments prior to me walking away from education, as far as working in a school is concerned, where I worked in a very toxic work environment, and it ended up impacting me in ways that I didn't even realize. I was getting sick. My anxiety was going up. I would get on the I would be in the parking lot, like, literally shaking because I did not feel safe. So, when you have a teacher appreciation program, that promotes a safe space for people to feel like their work is appreciated. It helps the culture because things that teachers are doing, they too want recognition. So, why is it important to be recognized and appreciated? Why? Think about this. Why is it important to be recognized and appreciated? Notice I said 2 things. Not only are you putting a plaque up in the hall, that's a form of recognition. The appreciation part, what are you doing to show them that you appreciate them? Are you giving them a gift card? Are you giving them the opportunity to get their favorite food delivered to their classroom? Are you taking them out to eat? Are you giving them tickets to a game? What are you doing to make them feel appreciated? Recognize, let's look at that as it being intangible. Appreciated, tangible. All right. Share your thoughts with your team at this time if you are in a setting with a team. Now we're going to move on to key components. On a sticky note, I want you to write down, or a sheet of paper, 5 key components that can create a successful recognition program. What are 5 key components that you feel could create a successful recognition program? All right. 5 key components. Here are some examples of those: recognition events and activities, personalized appreciation. Notice I didn't just say appreciation, personalized. Okay, Ms. Godwin, what are you talking about? For example, everybody that knows me knows that I love popcorn, particularly with garlic salt, right? So if you come to my classroom and tell me here's a gift card to Starbucks, I'm not going to want that because I may not drink a lot of Starbucks. But if you buy me a box of popcorn and a and some garlic salt, that lets me know that you care, because this is not a gift that you're giving to everyone. This is personalized, particularly to me. Yeah. Also, peer recognition, giving peers the opportunity to recognize their friends, their coworkers. That really helps. Also, inclusivity and visibility, them being seen. So, if you have a bulletin board in your building where they can see themselves when they walk in, and then have students do things for them, whether it's taking, writing them notes and putting it all around, just them feeling seen. Are the teachers in your building feeling seen? Are they feeling heard? When you're creating your teacher appreciation program, these are the key components you want to make sure that you're thinking about. All right. So here are some examples. All right. You can do a teacher spotlight, highlighting outstanding teachers and their contributions. This could be on the bulletin board. You can make a PowerPoint that plays consistently throughout the day. If you have televisions in your school, social media spotlight. Social media can be a very great tool, and who knows, you could go viral, right? You can create a hashtag called Grateful for You Teacher, surprise them in their classroom, record students saying things particularly about the teacher, and then surprising the teacher, putting it all over social media. Student appreciation, you can have students leave the teacher notes, right? Small tokens, flowers, candy, or whatever the teacher likes Monday through Thursday. And then on Friday, you can bring in the big gift and announce it. So you can talk to those students in their second period class and say, hey guys, today I want you guys to write Mrs. Jones a note, excuse me, letting her know how much you appreciate her, right? And put it on her desk. Wednesday, we're going to do this. Thursday, we're going to do that. And then Friday, you come in with balloons and flowers or whatever the thing is that you all do to show your teachers that you appreciate them. Also, teacher innovation grants, where you provide funding for innovative projects led by that particular teacher. That's a great tool as well. But you will, of course, need to talk to your finance person about that, your secretary. Teacher appreciation wall. Now, this is a very big one in most schools that I end up going into, creating a space to showcase and celebrate teachers' achievements. Get really creative here. Is that teacher always smiling? Are they always laughing? Are they always on time? Put the wall. You want to highlight everything or at least one thing good that each teacher in that building can do, right? So if they walking into the if they walk into the front office and there's a wall outside, the a bulletin board outside of the door that says something like cheers the on timers or something, or the wall of fame for the on timers, and just have those pictures of those teachers for being prompt. And on the left hand side, this is the smiling committee or something. I'm just throwing out some type of idea for them to see that appreciation. Peer-to-peer recognition, this is also very good. You can have teachers recognizing and showing their appreciation, whether they do it through announcements via intercom. They can do a video, a social media, create a fun culture or something like that to recognize their peers. Community sponsorships. This is something I found to be very, very, very good when I was working at a particular school, a middle school, as an instructional facilitator. I partnered with all of the restaurants that was around within like a 2 mile radius. And so what I would do was there's a particular form and I would ask them out of the following restaurants, which one do you like the most and what's your favorite food or favorite entree there? And so when they won Teacher of the Month, I was able to go to that particular restaurant and get a free, yes, a free a meal and bring it in to the teacher. Okay. You can also create them a parking space and give them lunch. That's just something very simple that you can do that costs you nothing. Like I said, teacher spotlight, the innovation grants, the appreciation wall, peer-to-peer recognition, the community sponsorship, care card. Care cards are very important. That's a cart where you have all their favorite goodies on, right? Whether it's Cokes, popcorn, coffee, gift cards, all the things, just a way to say thank you for all of the hard work that they do consistently. Now, once again, we're going to end up creating a teacher appreciation program that focuses on one of these benefits. Think about your building and the issue that is going on. Do you need an increase of teacher morale? Do you need to figure out a way to enhance job satisfaction? Do you need to improve engagement and teacher performance? Do you need to foster a positive work environment and culture? What is going to be your focus? But a bigger question is, how will you even know what the teachers want? Because some teachers may not want a wall. How will you know what they want? This is a Google form that I created as an example to kind of show you some of the questions that you can ask your teachers. Number one, you see it says ICHS, Impact Chaser High School, wants to get to know you. Answer the following questions. Favorites, favorite hobbies or pastimes outside of teaching. Who are your favorite books and authors and genres, your favorite foods or restaurants, your favorite stores or places to shop. What are your interests and passions? Any particular causes or charities that are close to your heart? Any specific sports team that you support? Any hobbies? What are your teaching preferences? Do you prefer teaching a particular grade level or subject? What teacher materials or resources that you are using frequently that you admire? Any gadgets that you need? Personal preferences. Do you prefer coffee, tea, or preferred flavors? Any allergies or dietary restrictions? Technology and gadgets. Ask them about their favorite tech gadgets. Any brands, anything specifically? Professional growth. Are there any workshops they want to attend? Seminars. Art and creativity. Are they interested in DIY projects, crafts, creative hobbies, arts? Who do they admire? Travel and exploration. What is their favorite travel destination or dream vacation spot? Maybe they can take the FFA on a trip next year and they can go to that particular place, you know? Music and entertainment. Um, what's their favorite music and genre? Who's their favorite artist? Any particular items that they need? Any questions that you feel you want to know the answers to. Now, once the teachers respond to this in the Google form, it's going to look just like this. And you're going to click responses. And you see this person here said exercising on my Peloton, yoga, meditation, poetry, sneakers, Starbucks, Amazon, and Sheen. So I know that an Amazon gift card will work, a Sheen gift card. And even if I'm rolling around in the building with my cart and I have some sneakers, I can drop by this teacher's classroom and give that to them. Now, how do you do that? You can have your secretary or someone print this out, right? With all the teacher's name, because what you do is you're going to click link to sheets. That's how you get in an Excel doc. You can print this out once everybody has everything on there. So you're walking around and you're able to say, "Oh, Miss Godwin, have you done a workout on your Peloton lately?" Because now you're creating an authentic conversation. You have to show them that you really care. This cannot be forced. It has to be genuine. You have to show a genuine interest in your staff. You just do. And so if you have this particular form printed out or and it's laminated or something, and every admin or secretary has it in there, That's how you're going to build camaraderie amongst you and your staff, and they're going to feel appreciated. Trust me. So that's a form of a getting to know you activity. Like I said, authentic conversations, playing different games during PDs, and a consistent interest in your staff. So when it comes to implementation, what strategy should be used for implementing recognition and appreciation programs in schools? One thing that I always tell leaders is to ask your teachers. Create a team of teachers that are able to give you feedback about how they want to be recognized and how they want to be appreciated in your school. When you're creating this program, address potential challenges. What could end up being a real problem? Also, of course, for every problem you have, always provide at least 2 solutions to ensure that the program is successful. Do a needs assessment. Find out what it is that your teachers in your building need. And that changes year to year. It's not going to always be the same. Okay. Begin with the end in mind. So when you're preparing for rollout, I want you to create 2 objectives for your teacher appreciation rollout. The teacher will be able to have a greater understanding of what teacher appreciation looks like in our school by ensuring that there is a balance of work and life. It's an example. And allow your why to guide you. So why are you doing a teacher appreciation program? The purpose of us doing a teacher appreciation program is to ensure that teachers in this building know that they are seen and heard, and most importantly, that we appreciate all of the work that they do to make sure there is success, not just with our students, but with themselves, the staff, and the faculty. We want to let you all know that the work that you're doing is not in vain, and we appreciate the hard work that you do. So you need to make sure you have a 30 to 45-second elevator pitch to describe why you're doing the program. And plus, we think you're important, and we want you to remain with us, right? Because you want to retain teachers. What's your criteria going to be, though? Think about that for your program. Are you going to be implementing this weekly? Is this going to be monthly? Is it going to be quarterly? How will it be evaluated? Because it's going to have to be firm, fair, and consistent. So choose the type of teacher appreciation program that you want, the components, the criteria, do your pitch, your rollout, your evaluation process, and your frequency. So will this be done quarterly, monthly? And I just want to say thank you all so much. If you do have your phone on you, can you please do me a favor and scan that QR code and do the teacher survey for this PD? I would greatly appreciate it. And once again, if you'd like to connect, here is a copy of my information. I'm an education consultant, motivational speaker. You can email me at fgodwin@impactchaser.org. We can schedule a time to meet, and I would be more than happy to assist you and your staff. There are a plethora of things that I speak on, a plethora of PDs that I offer, from restorative justice practices to teacher engagement, student engagement, classroom management, a ton of things. So let's talk soon. Thank you so much for your time, and I pray you have a good day on purpose. Take care.